Again, we meet YouTube. Another wonderful day in Southern California, and I'm here to tell you it has turned out to be lovely today. I know the last couple of times I spent most of the time talking about down and dirty with computers and the things that you can do and what a dirty job it can be in backing up your PC and other things like that we talked about. We also talked about security as far as password security and things of that nature, and remembering your passwords and keeping a good program that keeps them in a database. But today, what we're going to talk about is about how I want to do my tutorials. You know, sometimes I think about the way I want to do them, but I like to hear some suggestions from you guys, how you would like to see a tutorial. Would you want to see it where it's you see the mouse going across the screen and I'm telling you how the application works? Or would you rather have it in silence where you can just watch the program install itself and go through the steps that it needs to go through with a little verbiage down below? Just give me some ideas, man. Let me know what you guys like that makes a tutorial easier to understand and pay attention to. Me, myself, I kind of like to narrate a little bit and letting it know, but sometimes a narration when you're watching a tutorial can be very distracting. You know what I mean? I've had it where it's like I'm more concentrating on the guy's voice than I am on what's going on the screen. So kind of give me a few suggestions on how you would like to see it, and some suggestions about what you want to talk about, and some suggestions about things you need to know. And I know everybody's got these things on YouTube, whereas you have, you can know how to put a PC together, how to cook a turkey, how to make a cake, or what they call mukbangs, or eating all the foods you can eat, or vegans and all of that. But I want to hear from you guys what you want to know about the computer, what you're having a problem with, you know what I mean? And this is basically for seniors. I told you guys I cater to the seniors, right? And I do. Man, I really, my heart goes out to seniors, because the way things are today, seniors are into computers just like we are. And when I say we, I mean technicians. I'm a senior myself. Y'all guys know I'm 67 years old. So, I'm more of a senior than I'm ever going to be, but it's okay with me. And and they want to know, too, about how things work and, pictures and stuff like that. But I need you guys to kind of give me some suggestions, Let me know what you want. Now, remember last time I told you that I would have a URL or a link at the bottom of my video where you can go and leave me a ticket for questions and answers, you know what I mean? And I want you guys to take advantage of that. The URL is right there. The link is right there. Click it, man. Leave me something. Let me know what's happening. I will answer it as soon as I get it. I promise you that, man. Because I check it every day, all day long, okay? And I get some very interesting things that come across there. I know this is supposed to be the time that I was supposed to do the video and the tutorial of PC remote, but I kind of want to talk to you guys about what I really, really do and what I want to hear from you guys, what you really, really want. When you, I've noticed something, man. Me being on YouTube is very exciting for me, but it's not always what you think they want. You got to hear from the people and find out what they want. You got a guy that's sitting there all day, and every day he comes home from work, he says to myself, man, I got to go to this computer and try to figure out how to load this backup program. Man, I don't have a clue how to do this, and I'm going to spend my whole night You know, I ain't gonna be able to go on the Facebook, or I'm not gonna be able, yeah, I'm going on Facebook. I'm not worried about that tonight. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go look around and see what I can find and snooping. Well, you know, a lot of people go on the internet just to snoop. Really, snooping and looking for things and, you know, being nosy. And it's a place to be. What other place to be nosy than the internet? I mean, you got all kinds of garbage out there that you can snoop on and look at, you know what I mean? And good stuff, bad stuff, medium stuff, all of that, you know? And I used to do it. I used to go on the internet and snoop and look and, wow, man, look at this. Come here, baby, look at this garbage here. Look at it. Well, you know, that got old after a while, because I think if I can spend as much time snooping and looking, I can help somebody with my skills that I have. And man, I have some very good skills. I'm not blowing no smoke up my butt, but I'm good, man. I know I am. I've been around a while and I'm good. I've seen the times that I'll be working on a machine and I'll be doing something and it'll just come right out, and people will what I'm doing it for will be right there, and I'll do something, I say, damn, I'm good. You know, and then they'll look at me and they go, huh? Nothing, that's okay, nothing. Because, man, you know, you feel good about when you can correct something or you can fix something in the computer, man, and you know, like, wow, man, that's good. I knew I could do that, you know, and you've been wrestling with it for a while. And it shows what you know and what you've learned. But, you know, I want to know what you guys want to know, you know, and it's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like when you open up a YouTube channel like I have, and you look at it and you say, well, I wonder what this guy's talking about. You know, can he help me, or who is he? You know, and I'm here to help. I'm here to offer a service, and I want to be paid for my service. I stress that. Yeah, man, I want to be paid. I have reasonable prices. Reasonable prices. I mean, you know, I'm not here to rape you. I'm not here to take advantage of you. I want to be paid, and I want my business to grow on the internet and on the web, you know. But what harm would it do if you just go to www.newlinepcs.com? It won't hurt nothing. You don't have to stay. If you don't like what you see, then leave. You know, it's as simple as that. You know how you do when you go in the store and you go down the aisle and you look on the shelf and you say, man, I don't want that can of beans. I don't eat that spinach right there. You move on. And you look at the meat section and say, man, this ground beef don't look good. You know, or those chickens there, they too blowed up, man. You know, and it's the same thing. You can move on. Just stop by. You know, it's right down below. Stop by, man, and see what's there. And let me know what you want to know about. Because I got so many things to talk about. So many things to let you know about the computer that a lot of people don't like to talk about. And you know, like for instance, let's do this one right quick. You know, how many times have you opened up your machine and you say documents? You know, you ever seen that one, my documents? How many of you guys know what that means? My documents. Well, my documents is, for those who don't, my documents is a place where you store your document files or text files or even PDF files or any file that's related to text or related to photo or photo with text or presentation or anything like that. They would go into that folder automatically. But you need to learn how to save it where you want it to go. How many people know how to save a file where you want it to go? Yeah, a lot of folks don't know that. When you go save, well, where did you save that? Man, I don't know. It does it automatically. I don't know. That's the way you want to learn how to save a file where you can go find it, where you can organize it. That's the things I will be teaching. How to use a file manager. You know, for instance, like I was telling you before I got off to something else, like if you got all these documents on your desktop and it's cluttered with them, and you got a folder that says my document, what's so hard about moving those files to my documents, to the folder? But then again, first you gotta know where the folder is, where the folder is housed. How do you highlight every one of these documents or click every one of these documents and send them all to the same place? How many people know how to do that? You know, yeah, a lot of you do and a lot of you don't. You know, when you hit the shift key and the last file that's on the desktop and click that, and it highlights every file on the desktop that's related to a document. Now there's a wild card. Okay, I know I just threw something out there that you don't even know. What in the hell is a wild card? Well, a wild card is an asterisk, period, asterisk, and you put down, say, a letter, or you put down a word, and that gives you a wild card when you're searching. So when it searches for that related letter or that related word, and it's like a wild card. It just searches for everything related to that. That's what you call a wild card. And you put the period in the asterisk and the word, and you have it. And it searches for that. But a lot of people don't know about that. And they say, well, man, I don't know how to search for a document in my machine. It took me a long time to do that. I would sit there for hours and go through my file manager looking for a particular folder or a particular document when all I had to do was search for it. But I knew how, but it was like, man, I don't want to do that. I got to type in the word, wait for it to come up. Let me go look and see. I think I can find it. You know what I mean? That is just, that's a mess. So I want to teach you guys how to organize your computer. That's what I want to talk about tonight. Organizing your computer. To have your computer organized is a very healthy, clean, and productive environment. Oh, yes, it is, man. You are so productive when your computer is organized. When you have everything in its place where it's supposed to be and what it's supposed to be doing. And you don't have to worry about it going all over the place, or you got to look everywhere for it, because you have it organized already. You know what I mean? And it makes it a much more productive environment. Because if you want to write a letter to your mom or to your boss, or you want to send a memo, or you want to do your email, and you go there and you find out, oh, there's Charles. Charles has his own folder, his own contact, right on your email, on your Outlook. Right down that tree, on that tree from the inbox all the way down, there's folders with names of people that you have the contacts and email addresses for. And you can go straight to that folder. Oh, there's Charles right there. Let me send Charles a memo. I'll send Charles invitation to the party. You don't have to say, well, what's Charles' email? What's his email address? I'll take a shot at it. I'm just going to type in and it'll come up. Yeah, a lot of times you type in Charles or Charlie and it'll come up, but it brings up Charlie, it brings up Chancellor, it brings up Chanel, it brings up all these other. Wait a minute, I'm looking for one email account. That's all. One email address. So that's what I'm gonna talk about with you tonight, is organizing your computer. It's very, very good and very important that you organize it, because if your computer is organized and it is in a structural fashion where everything is put together, you know where it is, you have less trouble and less chance of it crashing and coming down or catching something, because you know where everything is, you know what you loaded last, you know what it's doing since you loaded that, and it kind of gives you a step ahead of what's going on with your machine. But if you just keep loading software, not organizing, you don't know if that software is compatible with your machine or compatible with the operating system that you're running. It's a whole lot of things that, wants your machine being organized, okay? And one of the greatest ways to organize your machine is this. Go and learn how to work your file manager. I'm going to teach you how to work a file manager. That file manager has access to everything in your computer, every program, every extension to the program, anything you created in the program. The file manager has it in a folder somewhere. You need to know where it is and find it. So we organize it. So now, we have Adobe PDF. I know you guys are familiar with Adobe Acrobat or Adobe PDF. I don't use it, and I'll tell you why. It's complicated for me. I'll be honest with you. I hate it because there's too many steps. So I use Nuisance. PDF, advanced. It's real easy. I can scan my PDFs, I can manipulate my PDFs, I can change things in it, and I can save it and send it off. And it puts it in a folder where I know where it is. You know what I mean? And I can scan right there. But anyway, that's my preference. But let's take Adobe Acrobat, the PDF software. Now, we got all these documents that we've been sending back and forth from emails, right? And they're coming in as documents and PDFs, right? Word docs and PDF, extension PDF, and the Microsoft Word extension DOC, okay? So they're coming in, and you're getting all of these documents that's coming in, right? Now, you want to know, wait a minute, I need to find out who sent me what. Now, you got some documents come by and just says document 055 scan 441. It don't even have a name to it. Because when you scan it, it just scanned in some numbers. 00001, 00002, 00003. Well, it's best to name that file so you'll know what it is and what it's attached to. So this is what I'm going to show you how to do in a file manager, how to do that. Now, Adobe Acrobat, you're scanning all these things, all these files you're scanning, and you got them all scanned, all these PDFs, and none of them have a name, and they're all in a scanned document in your My Documents folders. They're in a scanned folder. Now, that's a pretty big program. So you're looking at, well, okay, PDFs. I need to send this file here as a PDF, but it's a Microsoft doc. It's a Microsoft Word doc, and I need to send it here. I need to find it, and you're looking through the scan that the document you just scanned, but you didn't scan it. It was attached to your email, and you saved it because now, whoa, that's what the document was. Now the document has a password on it, which is to attach to the PDF file to secure it and encrypt it. Hold on, I know I might be moving a little fast, but this is true, man. This is how it's done. So now you got to figure out, how am I going to open this file, look at it and see what it is, because I have to return this with an answer. You know what I mean? Through it be scan and email it, or through it be I send it over as a remote PC document, or however. So now this is what makes it confusing. The machine is not, your files are not organized, so you don't know who's who. But now if you said PDF, whoa, the date is October the 13th, 2018. So now that document was scanned at that time and that date, and you named it. You named it My PDF for Tom Jones. That's what you did. Now you know where that is, and you put it in the PDF file folder. But now it has a name. And if you get a lot of PDF files from Tom or John, whoever I said it was, if you get a lot of those, then you're going to make him a folder and put all this stuff in that folder so you know where to find him. And remember in the old days when they had index cards and Rolodex? It's the same thing, man. The very same thing. For all you elderly seniors that used to be secretaries and receptionists and all that. Yeah, I know some of y'all were receptionists before I was even born, probably. And you know, you running through and how to organize stuff. And librarians, catalogs. You know, it's like cataloging. That's what it's like, cataloging. A file manager is like a catalog. You're cataloging everything, you know what I mean? And when you do that, you categorize it. So you got the category and you got the log. So you catalog it, you know? Category and the log. This is the category I put it in, and this is the log that it goes under. You understand what I mean? So you're doing this to organize your computer. Now you say, okay, Marshall, you done told me, where is the file manager? You know, you done told me all about this file manager, but where is it? It's called File Explorer in Windows. Don't get it mixed up with Internet Explorer. It's called File Explorer. And I see now this is where I want to bring in the tutorial and show you what that is. And I'd have to have my screen up to show you what I'm talking about. So this is why I said when I do tutorials, I want to show you exactly what I'm talking about. Now, we're saying here is cleaning up and organizing your PC. So we have the file manager under File Explorer. You open it up and you have all your drives. You got your C drive, you got your D drive, which is your CD-ROM drive, and if you have a slave drive, which is an extra drive, and we're talking about slaves and masters as we go along too. In the second drive, it will be named E, okay? Or it may even be named D. C, D, and the CD-ROM may be E. It all depends on the computer's operating system, how it does that, okay? So now you got this drive, and you can see these drive letters. Okay, your drive is the working drive. The C drive is the main drive. That's the main drive in your computer, the C drive. It'll be C and a slash. C and a slash in that file manager. And that shows you what's in your and on your C drive. Most of the things that you load will go to your C drive. Most of the things you load or scan will go to my documents on your C drive. Now, folks, you have to organize those things. And once you organize them, guess what, man? Your life becomes so much easier. You can find everything. Okay? And I know, man, it takes a lot to put these things together and think about what you want to do. But I'm here to show you, okay? I'm going to show you how all that's done. How to redefine, how to organize your files, how to organize your PC, and have a clean PC running. An organized PC running will give you a much more productive environment to work in. That's what I'm going to do. But I still need some just suggestions from you guys, because some of you guys know what it's like to work with these. But just a few suggestions, okay? Now, I think this is going to be my last video that I'm going to do personally, where you can see me, because I don't want to make them too long anymore. I really want to introduce to you what I do and what I wanted to do. Now, I promised you this before, but now I have it. My next video will be a tutorial, but I do need you guys to tell me if do you like the narration, or do you just like to see the performance of the application being installed with a little verbiage across the screen. You know, drop me that line and let me know what you like, okay? Or what you suggest, all right? And we'll go from there. So, like I said, it's probably going to be my last video where personally you'll see my face, because I'm going to be doing these tutorials now, and I'll be introducing you to screen capturing, file managers, PDF software, file extensions, and I will be introducing you to backup, like I said, backup, email backup, and oh, a lot of you guys I know have Gmail accounts, right? All right, I know a lot of you guys get a lot of Gmail. I don't know if you're familiar with this or not, but I'll show you. There's a program that will actually back up your Gmail. Yes, back it up for you. Store it where you don't have to worry about losing it, okay? Because some of that Gmail is very important, like any other mail. So I'll introduce you to that program, all right? Now, I can't think what the name of it is right off my hand, but I'll have it up for you when I do it, okay? So I don't want to take up a lot more time with myself and saying what I'm doing now or what I've done. Now I want to like get down and dirty. Like I always say, get down and dirty. I want to show you how it works now, okay? And I know you're probably anxious to see, okay, man, come on with it. Show me what you got. So that's what I want to do next, is show you what I got, okay, and what we have. But before I go, to start on my first tutorial, please, guys, go down to the bottom. Drop me a kite, man. Just drop me a kite. Send me a kite, man. Let me know what's going on, man. Send me a kite. Tell me what you'd like to see. You know, drop me a kite. Tell me what you like to learn. You know what I mean? Or drop me a kite and say there's something you want me to do, and you want me, and how you want to work. You know, the work that you might want me to do for you. Just drop me a kite, man. That's what you do, all right? Until then, I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, by the way, before I go, I record every day. Man, sometimes I'm too tired to put them up. But I'm going to make sure that I stay on top of that and try to get all my videos up on the same day. Okay? Ciao, folks. See you later. Thanks a lot. Leave me a line. Don't forget, okay? Bye now.